me about yourself.
Well, I grew up in South Central Iowa. Well, it's more like Southeast Central Iowa with all the corn and stuff. Man, my family loves corn. It gets so tall. We'd have picnics. We'd make little baseball fields in the corn. We'd play with corn cobs after we'd ate them. We'd string them together with the kebab things. Yeah, but corn is really something that I found a solace in the corn, I think, really is why it made me so happy, and my family. Yeah, but anyway, then life continues. You know, I hit first grade, I had my first crush, and he was really nice. But then I started talking about corn, and he got a little weirded out. But he gave me back the love note that I gave him, but it was okay. I think that is something that gave me stamina when I am faced with adversity, really. And yeah, and then in third grade, I won the reflections contest for our congressman, Fred Grandy from Iowa. Woo, go Grandy! I made a statue of him using macaroni noodles, and it was almost as if he was yearning for something a little more than Iowa really was giving him at the time, and they were just really amazed at the vision, I would say, that I had when I was just in third grade with the macaroni noodles. Still to this day, I sometimes try and play around with the noodles, see if I can create something that expresses parts of me that I didn't even know were there, really. Let's see, I think that's pretty much it for elementary. Junior high, I tried out for the basketball team. I made manager, but I did a really good job, I think, as that manager position. And from that experience, I decided, I worked really hard, decided that I would probably try out again in high school. And I tried out, did my very best, and I made manager again. But they didn't really need a manager, so I just decided to just buy the uniform and just kind of sat there. But I cheered really loud, and they made me a card at the end of the season and said, we're so glad that we could have you part of this team. It was really, really nice of them, and I have that hung up next to a couple of my corn statues, or my macaroni noodle statues. I do make corn statues on the side. Yeah, but the rest of high school is a little bit fuzzy. I had a kind of traumatic experience in some of the awkward moments that happened to everyone in high school. At least that's what my mom told me when we were just sitting there having a picnic in our cornfield when I was, after I made manager for the second time. And I decided to come to BYU when I was probably 16. I just really liked the values and everything that comes along with BYU, I would say. It's been great so far. I really like learning and interacting with people, and one thing in particular I think that I learned in college was I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, and I'm not actually really sure where I'm going with this, but are you okay? Oh, hi, sorry, I thought I was losing you there for a second. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. I'm a Pisces, the fish. I'm a blue-red, which is really unique, is what they tell me. I do have a little bit of yellow in me too, but if you need me to make some peace, I can do it. I can pull out some white attributes, but what else? Reading. I read all sorts of things, movies, Twilight. Go Edward. I don't know. I think if I had to choose, I'd probably choose to be a werewolf, because the fur, I think, would act as an insulator, and vampires they're cold all the time, right? And they look cold, at least. And I feel like the personalities as well as of a vampire are a little cold, a little not as warm as a werewolf. I think I might actually try and make a macaroni sculpture of a werewolf. and see if, hey, hi, werewolves, yeah, I don't know. One thing I do know, though, is I'd probably, man, I lost myself again. What was the question again?